As the world mourns Pope Francis, history's most secretive transfer of power begins. White smoke, the path to a new pope, guides you through this momentous transition. We explain exactly what happens next, leading to the dramatic conclave vote. Learn how each ritual unfolds, what each tradition means, and why these ancient ceremonies still matter today. Follow along as the throne of St. Peter stands empty and a new chapter in church history begins. White Smoke, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you know what a group of flamingos is called? That's just one of thousands of facts you'll discover on 5 daily trivia questions. Hi, I'm Mark Ellison. Join me every weekday for 5 mind-expanding questions about everything from ancient history to modern technology. Perfect for impressing friends or dominating your next pub quiz. 5 daily trivia questions. And the answer, a group of flamingos, is called a flamboyance. 5 daily trivia questions.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. The city of Toronto unveiled a series of Taylor Swift Way street signs before she played her shows in Toronto recently. They were auctioned off, with the money benefiting the Daily Bread Food Bank. The auction raised over $216,000. That includes over $103,000 raised from bidders, as well as the pledged matching bid from Rogers. They said, as presenting sponsor of Taylor Swift The Eras Tour in Canada, Rogers is proud to partner with the City of Toronto and Daily Bread Food Bank to help raise funds for the crucial mission of the food bank. We know every dollar matters, so we've rounded up the donation to contribute $113,000, Taylor's favorite number. The food bank posted on Facebook, "We don't know about you, but today we're feeling 22 very special reasons to be grateful at a time when more than 1 in 10 people in our city are relying on food banks to make ends meet. The funds raised through this auction will enable us to ensure that the neighbors in need of emergency food support have a place to turn. Thank you to everyone who participated in the auction." Up in Newfoundland, a Steller's sea eagle was spotted. What's interesting about that is the sea eagle is native to Japan, Korea, and Russia. It must have flown over thousands of miles to show up in Newfoundland. Up in Terra Nova National Park, Sandra is a photographer who heard that the bird was sighted. She brought her camera on a boat trip. Unfortunately, on the boat trip, they didn't see anything, but returning in their car on the way home, they saw the sea eagle in a pine tree. She told the CBC, "I can't explain how exciting it is. It's an incredible feeling to know that the bird has chosen us. That's what it feels like. I wouldn't have liked to have a pet or anything in my arms when he was there. He'd probably take you and the pet." Good job by 8-year-old Zayin. He is a young skateboarder. He saw some kids picking on a feral kitten and he wanted to stop them. He traded his skateboard for a promise with the other kids they'd leave the animal alone. It worked, and now the kitten is his best friend. Mom told CBS he just fell in love with it, and you could see the cat just loved him. According to local news, the manager from the Humane Society found out about the story and gave Zayin a gift card to buy a new skateboard. Archaeologists are psyched. They found the tomb of a conjurer doctor in ancient Saqqara. The person was known as the conjurer of the goddess Serket, director of medicinal plants, and chief dentist. Serket was a goddess associated with scorpions and protection from their stings. The title director of medicinal plants has only been seen in one other inscription from ancient Egypt, and any reference to dentistry is rare. Philippe is one of the excavators and said he was certainly the main physician at the royal court, so he would have treated the pharaoh himself. The Egyptian Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities said in a statement, the tomb is adorned with stunning carvings and vibrant artwork, including a beautifully painted false door and scenes of funerary offerings. They say the discovery reveals new aspects of the culture of daily life in the era of the Old Kingdom through texts and drawings found on the walls. The tomb had been looted, likely in ancient times. White smoke. The path to a new pope explores humanity's most elaborate and secretive transfer of power, a process now unfolding following the death of Pope Francis. This series reveals the hidden rituals, ancient traditions, and behind-the-scenes drama of papal transition. As the Catholic world enters this solemn period of mourning and anticipation, join us in witnessing how the Church has perfected this sacred process over 2,000 years, and what happens in these crucial days when the throne of St. Peter stands empty. White Smoke brings listeners inside the conclave that will determine who will succeed Pope Francis and lead the Church into its next chapter. White Smoke, wherever you get your podcasts.
You can get this podcast completely ad-free right now. If you're on Apple, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening, and you'll get your first month free. If you use Spotify or other podcast players, go to caloroga.com/plus. It's just $5 a month, and you'll get access to over 20 premium shows with no interruptions. Binge listen to new series like the political thriller Acting President, Signal Lost, where military secrets land on the wrong phone, and Pager Protocol, the thriller about exploding pagers in the wrong hands. Plus, enjoy daily shows like Palace Intrigue about the royal family, daily comedy news, and 5 daily trivia questions to test your knowledge, and White Smoke, taking you behind the scenes at what's happening right now at the Vatican. You also get all our hot shows like 5 good news stories. Enjoy your favorite content without any ad breaks. Remember, Apple users click the uninterrupted listening banner for your free first month, and everyone else head to caloroga.com/plus. Get ad-free listening today.
And happy birthday to Ki Kashi. She is 124, according to local documents. Records say she was born in 1901. Her family says she's still witty and articulate despite losing a bit of eyesight after she turned 100, 24 years ago. She currently enjoys the company of family members 5 generations from herself and lives with her 60-year-old granddaughter. Her relatives explain the 124-year-old has always kept a disciplined routine, eating 3 meals a day, walking after each meal, and going to sleep at 8 p.m. Her favorite meal is pumpkin porridge with a spoon of lard on top. Although the doctors say you gotta cut back on the lard. Do you? I mean, hey, doc, I don't think that's the problem. This seems to be working. She has joked, my siblings, husband, and son passed away long ago. The king of hell must have forgotten about me. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. Hopefully the king of hell doesn't find you either. Have a great day.